Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on YouTube's, join our cult.
YouTubes? Plural?
YouTubes.
Get out of here,
Thanks,
temp.
Fraser. Cheers.
Go away, temp.
Bye.
Be gone.
More toilets need cleaned, pal.
Make my sandwiches. Hello, and welcome.
What a fantastic advert for working here at Cultaholic.com.
Absolutely. Vacancies are open if you would like to be our bitch.
We always
what we
call
do.
you by your real name, as we did there, very nicely.
Yeah, like the young boys in New Japan. We call you your real name.
Fraser is the young boy.
We'll make him wear black
Just
pants
black
and nothing
pants.
else. And his finisher is a headlock.
Or a Boston crab when he
You
gets a
are
bit
the
more
Suzuki
serious.
of this place, in terms of the young boys.
Oh, no, that's, yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hi. Yep.
You all
Someone's
right?
calling me, sorry.
Whoa.
Someone from London who I don't know. Confused me. Yes, this is Maffew. This is Ross. This is Jack. This is
Don't
Pink
touch it.
Eye.
Don't touch it.
What's its name?
Its name is...
Kirby.
It's...
Kirby.
It's pink.
Trans-
Martin Kirby?
yes, sure.
Brett.
Actually, let's go on to calling it conjunctivitis.
Okay.
Because
Is he a
after I
luchador?
call it pink eye, because it's a lot easier to say than conjunctivitis, people say, and what did you get that from? Or who did you get it from?
I mean,
And
the
I
only
go,
thing,
no.
the only
Uh,
thing I've heard for catching pink eye is farting on a pillow and then lying in the fart. That's the only thing I've heard for that. But then again, I'm very naive to life.
Oh, well, then it could have been anybody. And I just think that it's because I didn't wash my hands after I shook hands with Randy Orton.
Hey!
And we're off.
He's
Bye.
got Willy Eye. Willy's. Hey.
How you doing, Ross?
Aye, not too bad. No conjunctivitis for me.
Yeah.
All's good.
Ross, are you feeling conjunctivitis-y?
I'm Jack, mate.
I know, look exactly the same, don't we?
Wait, what did I call you?
It's Ross.
Sorry, pink eye. How you doing?
I'm all right. No conjunctivitis for me either. Had a bit of a sore bladder for a couple of weeks, but it's going away now.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah. I just lift the lid there.
Ross is just the Mr. Muscle.
Ross is the picture of...
If you say I
You've
wanna
got
say that, yeah.
Clean bill of health for Ross.
I meant Mr. Motivator. No, Mr. Muscle was the weedy guy on there.
He was the
Toilet
sink
clean.
cleaner.
You're
yeah.
you're such a sink cleaner.
I'm Duck. Is that the toilet brand cleaning thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Duck.
Do you think Mr.
Yes.
Motivator wanted to be called Mr. Muscle and was gutted when he found out there was actually a Mr. Muscle?
Mr. Motivator was
Associated
with
a
Mr.
strangely
Mr.
British phenomenon.
Mr. Motivator. He's sorely missed. What's he doing? He's like Dave Benson Phillips.
He's
They must
like-
all go,
he's
all,
like-
Robert Wrestling.
all go to one place and then...
He's like
Riptide.
Barry, he's like Barry Chuckle, R.I.P. Can we just have a moment of silence for Barry Chuckle? Because, yeah, that's enough. Well, you were a big Chuckle Brothers fan, weren't you?
Oh, I loved them. Went to see him when I was little at the Theatre Royal. Mom got cream pie. That's the famous headline. Walked in at the start. I was sat at the end of the row and I heard somebody on saying, they used to they do that to the faces of people who sit on the end of the rows. So I was like, Mom, swap. She got hit right in the face by Paul. With cream, not like...
Oh, no.
Aye, Paul Chuckle sparked my mom out.
Yeah, it's not actually cool. I wasn't at the show, but someone posted one time that he went when he was an adult with his kids, and I think Paul or Barry Chuckle went up to him about a cream pie and went, "Aren't you a bit old bit doing this?" And he said, "I should say the same to ye." All right, cream pie.
Very good.
Yeah.
Still got me signed poster at home. Might resurrect it. Easy for me to say.
What's it signed with? A fist, a cream pie.
Randy Orton's cock.
God damn. You know, it's on SmackDown, they showed him and they filmed him from the waist up.
It couldn't have been. Oh God, we'll get onto that later. I thought it was fantastic the way he was just peering around the corner like a guy who would
Looking for
touch
writers.
his cock and then force other people to touch his hands would.
Man. And people said, yeah, but that was the old Orton. That was when he was a dick. It's like, it was 2012. I was like, oh.
Was it?
Yeah.
I assumed it was like...
Right, I thought so
was
too.
it
2006.
Gewurz who came out and said something? Who was it? The
It was somebody
writer.
on the MLW radio.
It was,
So Gerwitz was one of them.
Hired in
um,
2005.
Oh, what's he called?
Yeah.
Cole Bauer, wasn't it?
Court Bauer.
Aye, that,
yes.
yeah, MLW, yeah. And so it must have been a few other writers, but I've not heard like Lagan or anybody else like that, so Tusk.
Yeah.
And in sad news, Jim the Anvil Neidhart passed
Oh,
away.
yes. One half of one of the best, most popular tag teams ever. Lovely.
The new foundation.
No.
Actually, I have to say something there, but I found out though when when they made the new foundation, he was fired / let go after an incident where he was basically avoiding drug tests. Back when they're actually serious about them, and then they finally got him, and he was so angry at something that he threw a TV monitor at an executive and broke something on their body.
Why do we always, someone sadly passed away? Remember when they threw something through a window? We always
But
do
I heard this
this
story. It's like, oh yeah, the reason why the new foundation had like one match at Rumble 92, and then I just went. It's because he ended up throwing a TV at somebody.
You see the Revival's tribute on Raw?
What,
By the
through
way.
a TV
No,
at
they
broken Matt Hardy?
did the double team move.
Take this spine
Could you
pelvis.
imagine if they were just watching the match from side on?
Every
for you.
tribute to Jim Neidhart. After they killed him, he was like,
Do you know how he died yet?
it was complications from his Alzheimer's.
Was it?
that's very
Oh,
sad.
dear
I
me.
believe he
Yeah.
lived from a fall. So, I mean, guy was hench. Though he
was.
never really looked it when he was in the Heart Foundation with a pink singlet.
He had the
but-
best muscle gut as well.
Yeah, when he was who?
Brock Lesnar's jealous
He is.
of the muscle gut.
I thought, there's not many. To be fair, there's not a lot of people like Neidhart around in WWE anymore. They're all quite a bit sort of. Even the big Destroyer lads are a bit more pretty. Roman Reigns.
Owens
too
is like
pretty.
the closest, isn't he? But he's still
Yeah.
smaller, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, in terms of like a muscle good, like a
Athletic,
bodybuilder.
strong.
Yeah,
You don't even get that many big and small tag teams now. Compared to back then, I suppose.
yeah. Was this big, small?
Enzo and Cass.
Yeah,
was the
Enzo.
last
Oh
one,
yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Memories.
Or Drew and Ziggler, I guess, if they count as a team.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, more just sort of friends who knock about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us.
Like us. Yeah.
do you want any King of Trios next year? Jesus.
Sorry, for those listening to the podcast. Ross, also known as Jack, on occasion, just spilled Dr. Pepper.
My
over
Dr. Pepper nearly went everywhere, but it's all right. What's the worst that could happen?
I was just about to say that. What a shame. Elsewhere in the news, we have
Dave Meltzer versus
Oh.
Peyton Royce. Wow, what a... Okay, for people who aren't familiar with Dave Meltzer, he's a wrestling journalist, and if you've not heard him speak or act, just imagine Batista as Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, because he's very unaware of how he sounds sometimes.
Yeah, he's not got the best self-awareness, has he?
No. And
I'm not excusing him before we get into it. I'm just saying he's not very self.
Yeah, just to say, like...
He's not subtle in his words, is he?
No.
No, and I'll give Peyton Royce, though, all the credit in the world for being one of the only people I've ever seen to actually quote what Meltzer said. Not going to, like, squared circle or go, well, I heard he said this or whatever, or, copy-paste from some news article trying to change the homework so teachers would notice. Actually quoted what he said in the audio, and, I liked her when she was in NXT, when she was lighter. And apparently he may have meant implants, but how else?
I mean, there's a chance his words have got lost in translation, which, you say to him, why put yourself in that position in the first place? Make sure there's no doubt about what you're saying. But it's a weird one, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know why.
He missed the point to begin with, and then it was explained the point, and
Oh,
he
well.
missed the point again.
no,
He's
you were
replied,
very-
We've all got to learn from this. No,
You are
Dave,
all a very
you
beautiful
learn
woman.
from your words, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You did say that after
Yes,
didn't you? You're very
I'm
attractive.
sorry, you're still fit, though.
You're so hot.
I'd still date you, Peyton. Nowhere. Like, just turned into me dad. Like, oh, wait, man.
I've always laughed when it's been something along the lines of like Alvarez will go, and the building had 1 million people in it, and Meltzer goes, there was actually like 40,000 people in it. He's like, yeah, I get it, Dave, but
Right.
but when it's something like that,
They were
it's-
hanging from the rafters. No, they weren't.
No, they
That
were-
is a
I
safety
think-
concern.
yeah, Meltzer's just like, it's always funny when it's that, but then when it's something actually serious, it's a bit like, oh, come on, Dave, come on, have a bit more, come on.
What was it discussing Honma's domestic abuse issue in Japan? He was like, women.
What? No. I've not listened to the Observer Radio today, but Fraser said that the first 32 minutes.
36 minutes.
Oh,
is
you listened to it as
36
well?
minutes.
All right,
yeah.
Meltzer.
The most shocking revelation.
I prefer the Observer Radio when it was lighter.
It was actually 36 minutes, 12 seconds, and a little bit more. But the most shocking revelation from that, by the bit I listened to, is the fact that he claimed that people are going to go back now and search through the archives for more stuff he said about people, and he writes 40,000 words a week. But what people don't understand is that most of it's meant to be intended as comedy.
It is very hard to tell what he meant.
What?
Tell you what, if the newsletter's comedy, that's the most avant-garde experimental.
He's like,
comedy.
most of my tweets are comedy as well, but people just don't get it.
Yeah, you're right. Am I out of touch?
He could be
No, it's the tweeters who are wrong.
He could be a brilliant satirist and no one else knows yet.
Who knew Dave was satire all this time?
Like 5 years' time, we're all like, oh, yes, Dave. No, I don't think so, Dave.
I thought everyone knew 7 stars was a joke. I thought the match was arse.
Nice one, Seth Rollins, by the way. His tweet was the best. On my favourite, at least.
So there's 2 parts to this. One was, oh, Dave. And then the second thing was, suddenly, everybody from WWE who... There's not like Meltzer for
Saudi Arabia! Saudi Arabia!
Yeah, everyone was suddenly like,
Here's a
right,
chance.
Spearman, ready! Like pressing the button, get him. It's like everybody was suddenly like, rah,
Like
Meltzer.
someone runs into the locker room. Lads, Meltzer's made a tit of himself. Everyone pile on.
Vince
The day we've been waiting for. Meltzer's messed up.
Oh.
So yeah.
It's a bloody weird situation, isn't it?
I mean, there was lots of things you could look at, like, for example, the fact that maybe there is too much pressure on women in WWE to get hired for their looks, priority over how they wrestle and so on and so forth. Or we could look at it as how we're also enjoying it and goes, ha ha, Dave Meltzer.
I was perusing over our nemesis, Wrestle Talk TV's channel today, and they were speculating whether Dave was meaning to highlight the issue that's a problem within WWE, and that the ladies on the main roster have to concern about their appearance more than people in NXT do.
If he was, he chose a funny way of...
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the doubt thing again. Just don't put your position of doubt.
I think
clear on what you're saying.
I agree. I think it's what Meltzer said. And the women's title match at NXT, aka the Munters title. He's not actually said it. That joke, Dave Meltzer.exe, joke.
Aye, but yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't make the same mistakes again, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Obviously, there's the whole, like, wrestling's a cosmetic business and all that sort of thing. It's important how you look. But I think there is a definite discrepancy. Like, on the men's roster, you've got a bunch of conventionally attractive lads, but you've got people who stand out in other ways as well. On the women's roster, it's far more weighted towards being a certain look. And I think, hopefully, over the years, it sort of evens itself out.
Right.
You can have more, like, people of a different size or a different look, just to, make it all even. That's what we want, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Sound like a bloody hippie. But no.
No, soy boy is the term.
Yes, apparently so.
But no, I agree, and I'm glad that 3 white males on the podcast are talking about how great it is that women are doing so well.
But aye.
What other news has happened? Oh, that's it, isn't
That's
it?
just about it for the big hitters this week, isn't it?
Oh, CM Punk's next fight.
Oh, dear me.
In the Octagon.
God.
Is he the biggest dick of all time? Is that what we've learned from this?
I'm glad
latest
someone had
development?
explained this to me several times what happened exactly. Colt's like, WWE have said take this video down. I better do it. I'm not going to fight WWE because obviously it's quite litigious towards what's his name anyway. And CM Punk went, well, no, it's all right. If you keep it up, I'll pay the costs. He was all right, fair enough then. Then Cabana went and got his own trial guide.
Legal representation.
Legal representation. Thank you very much. And
They racked up a $500,000 bill between them. Is
right.
that what it was?
And then Punk said, no, I'll cover mine. And he's like, right, well, I've got someone else. And then basically...
I've got
Punk's
a text.
third.
I've got a text, Punk.
Yeah, Punk. Oh my God, Colt Cabana. Is he still alive? Yeah, so then Kevin Nash. Yeah, and then he went, Punk's lawyer said, well, you better pay him or say you'll pay his stuff because it's going to look very badly for our case if the people who are being defended against split up. He went, all right, then told Colt you do it, and then he hasn't paid him. So let's take
Has
the
he
court.
actually not?
I believe that's
What's
right.
his defence? Because I thought it's just blatant from Punk, that, isn't
The
it?
Julian Lescott. My phone was in the pocket.
Accidentally tweet out a picture.
You see that? Julian Lescott, I think he was playing for Aston Villa at the time. They weren't doing very well. They just got humped in a game.
Right.
And immediately after the game, Julian Lescott tweeted out a picture of a nice big fancy car, rubbing it in the face. It looked like he was rubbing it in the fans' faces who paid the money to watch his team get humped. And he'd, obviously people were outraged by this because he's a millionaire rubbing it in people's faces. And he went, oh, sorry, my phone was in my pocket. Like an arse tweet. Bum dial, arse tweet, same thing.
I like that. Arse tweeted.
Yeah, he arse tweeted. So maybe Punk arse tweeted Cabana.
Yeah, Arse tweeted. No, I'm not paying your legal fees. You can do it yourself. Oh, sorry.
We're not going to get involved in it. Are we doing this now? Speaking about it, like
Everything's alleged.
Oh, God.
Allegedly, this happened. Oh, there we go.
There we go, fine.
And the doctor at WWE does a great job.
That's the news.
He's kept gonorrhea and chlamydia out of people's eyes for ages, thanks to Randy Orton.
And that's the
Don't
news.
besmirch our medical team like that.
I'm going to do this again.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
It's time. Once again.
I thought you were going to. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. That's what I heard there when you did
It's
it.
been 1 week since the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Now it's on Thursday. It's the Hall of Fame again. It's Friday. Bollocks.
I missed out on the last Hall of Fame.
Madonna was 60 yesterday, not today. Aretha Franklin
Franklin
died.
has been
as
dead
well.
for 24 hours.
WrestleMania, double main eventer for me. Aretha Franklin. WrestleMania 3 and whatever it was, 20 some. Just dig the hole for us now and I'll jump in.
What was,
What
what was nominated for last week's Hall of Fame?
It was. Adam Pacitti had Paul Heyman's Bloodshot Eyes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well.
You had the fact that Dusty Rhodes had seen some film.
Oh, seen by the movie,
Not
yes.
some film, if it's what we're
How
talking
dare
about.
you, some
The
film.
live-action Street Fighter movie.
Right, he gets it.
It was one of my favourite films as a kid.
I've always said you're better than Vegeta.
It's
always.
It's so.
This time I meant it.
It's so bad. It's fantastic though.
Yeah, okay.
It is awful.
That's the best I'm going to get out of you. Yeah,
Get
it's fine.
the hostages out. That's all-American hero Jean-Claude Van Damme there.
Change the channel. Anyway.
And I did the painting that no longer appears on WWE. The run is over, 4 shows, and it was gone.
Oh, yes, in the background.
In the background.
Peyton Royce.
Painting Royce,
Painting
yes.
Royce.
Go on then. Well, let me have a wild stab in the dark here and say that it's going to be the painting.
It's
Oh.
Jesus.
It's Jesus.
It's Painting Royce.
Peyton Royce.
Oh,
there. He,
Yeah.
she, Peyton, whatever it is. Yay. Wasn't that exciting?
Yes.
Well, I know not the light. It's so distracted a bit.
We should have some as it's in veils rather than. All right.
I wonder if the Temp can play trombone or something. Frasier.
Yeah. Anyway. And
It's his last day. It's Friday.
Is he for 3 weeks, isn't he?
Oh, right, is he? Oh,
1 more week.
God.
And the sweet release.
you should put him in.
He's been making me...
I'm not wasting my vote. Don't be daft.
What is your vote, Matthew?
My vote is Jeep Swanson as Bane in Batman and Robin.
No, why?
Just because my housemates decided to watch it. They're doing the thing on Netflix.
Have you been watching the old OSW review?
No.
Because was he a part of Survivor Series 92?
No, he was Uncensored 96.
What did he do?
He was part of the Alliance to End Hulkamania.
Oh, nice.
He was, to begin with, he was the the final solution.
Oh, yeah,
And then someone had a
Jesus.
look and went, hang on.
Yeah, let's not call it that.
Yeah. And he went, all right, so he was the ultimate solution, which is the same thing. Just a bit, whatever.
Ultimate does just mean final, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone looked at a thesaurus. And yeah, Jeep Swanson, who played Bane. I think I've said this before. If you go on the WWE Network and watch Uncensored 96, don't, by the way. Oh, God, it's an awful show. They actually use a picture of Bane from Batman and Robin as his picture.
Oh, nice.
For some reason, a completely copyright infringing picture is still there. Maybe WCW used it, and they're like, well, we're just using what WCW used. But it's like, who's in it? Zeus, Luger, Flair, all the rest. And Bane from Batman and Robin. Not Ultimate Bane.
Zeus is a fictional character as well. But just he came to life to beat Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. But they just pretended that he was a dude, because obviously in WF, they present him as he was on set with Hogan.
Right.
And he thought, it's actually
really?
real, and that's, yeah.
Oh.
Then they realized he couldn't wrestle, so had that match where they kept on saying, what was it?
Free James Brown.
Yeah, free James Brown, or James Brown is innocent, or whatever,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a great way of calling sports. I watched that match back,
Well,
I can't hear
that was to
anything.
get him to calm down, wasn't it? The show with Free James Brown, he would just go, and stop legitimately smacking them in the face.
Yeah, because my housemates decided to get together and go, let's watch a film. And I don't know if this is a thing for you. Getting a group of people to watch something on Netflix, it's like trying to get a dog in a bath.
You gotta decide
It's
ahead of time.
Yeah, really. Because people are like, there's that, there's that, there's that. And suddenly there's 10,000 different things on Netflix. And it's just like, well, we got to pick something. Yeah, but I don't know what I want to watch. I just know what I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
It's whatever you suggest. So anyway, Batman and Robin ended up being played for the probably 10th time I watched it. And it's a weird film.
Is this the one with
Dr.
George
Freeze.
Clooney?
Yeah. It's the worst Batman ever.
Nice.
Just a completely lazy performance. I dub it the Orton, but that's probably means something different now.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, and it's just good to see Jeep Swanson, who died not long afterwards of a massive heart attack because he's roided out of his skull.
Well, thank you for that, Matthew. it's not going to win, but Ross, what have you got?
Yeah, that's what you're going to be.
I've not got one yet.
You're not going yet. I've got
After
two.
all that, that's soliloquy.
Mesmerised.
I've got two, and I'm torn between them. So, one, Ross's sick fade. Look at that haircut.
It is a good one.
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
Might steal that.
I'm unsure about it, mate. Bit too Spice Boyish.
I think it's good.
No.
That's not my game.
No, you look like you could be like former general turned politician like somewhere in the Midwest.
Thanks to a scandal.
Not yet. Like, you look like you're about to have a scandal, but it hasn't
Is
shown
that
up
the
yet.
jacket as well?
It's just the haircut.
Right.
A haircut you can balance a tray on.
So it's between that and the fabulous soft drink that is Dr. Pepper.
And people say you guys are lazy
No.
on a Friday.
Like,
The things are in front of me. The floor and the Hall of Fame. Ooh, the roof.
I'm torn because, like, that'll win, I think, if I put it in Ross's haircut. But I like, Dr. Pepper is a big part of my life. I love it. It's
You've
great.
tried to do that before.
Have I?
I swear you have.
Was it?
You never tried to put some soft drink.
Ooh.
It wasn't Dr. Pepper. I remember
No.
vaguely
Yeah,
a
it was-
drink was
Really?
attempted. to
Oh,
do
I
it.
apologise then. You may put another drink in.
Yeah, I'll go for, unwisely, I think I'm going to go for the fabulous soft drink that is Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that could happen?
Diabetes. Have you tried Dr. Pepper Zero?
Yeah. It's all right.
Did you still prefer Dr. Pepper?
I think that's from zero to normal. I think Dr. Pepper Zero is like the closest tasting to its older brother. if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah.
Like Coke Zero, not having it. Iron Brew, not having it.
No, I always used to drink the sugar-free Iron Brew anyway, so the change that's happened that has angered Scotland has not bothered me at the slightest.
Ross, have you got one yet?
Yesterday was Big Madge's 60th birthday, so I thought I'd have a little discovery, a little journey yesterday afternoon, and listen to all of her Spotify hits.
You listened to Madonna for the first time?
By God, she's got, not for the first time, she's, a refresher course
Yeah,
going
You
through her
listened for
career.
the very
First time. But she's got a lot of bangers. I know she's a bit weird. I know people
Great summary of Madonna.
people don't like her veiny arms or something. I was reading on the internet when looking at her birthday. But yeah, she's got some bangers. So in she goes.
Madonna.
By that I mean songs.
Some bangers.
By that I mean songs.
Favourite Madonna
Not-
song?
Yeah, go on, pick one.
Like a Prayer.
I was gonna say, you have to
it's
say
like a
Grado,
prayer, isn't it? The Grado version specifically. They switched it up slightly, didn't they? Gave it a bit more of a tempo.
Oh, so it's like slightly Vanilla Ice style. They change one beat and non-copyrightable.
A little bit quicker.
I like a prayer, but my former, they said former general manager, my old manager at my last job, said that if he was a boxer or a wrestler, he'd come out to Holiday by Madonna. Don't know why. It would be so nice, which I think is now actually quite
Underrated classic.
great song. that.
Beautiful Stranger. What a chorus that is. Just the noise.
Austin
I like the
Powers
noise.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, music. Music.
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Ray of Light.
Stranger. Ray of Light is another one.
I think the worst one.
She was
probably-
at a pump in the late 90s to early 90s.
no earlier.
Because
She did the American Pie cover that I just hated.
Oh God, I.
Because American Pie is a class song. I love it, and she ruined it.
Yeah.
But happy birthday yesterday, Madge.
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 Big Madge.
Midge.
If you want to vote for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame, go to patreon.com/Cultaholic. See, that's seamless.
Just being
Yeah,
like
that was
hi,
great
lads.
actually. Wow. Well done, lads.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw and SmackDown recap.
It's time to rummage in the Raw and SmackDown review.
That's good.
I miss Carl. I hadn't seen him for a while. Carl's the lad who does the voices for this. Carl Herbert.
We need to get him to do with Final One.
Final one.
The big question. I haven't got a thing for that.
It's the big question. Something like that. We do.
Just got.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you know Carl?
Save us 25 quid.
Do you know Carl?
No.
Lovely lad. Great guy. If you need any voiceover work done, Carl Herbert. So,
The segment brought to you by Carl
Does
Herbert,
impressions. He's a comedian. He does all sorts. He's on
Yes.
Britain's Got Talent, I think.
one of the Mimic Men, the younger one.
There you go.
Inc.
We know famous
Brackets,
people.
The younger one.
Yeah.
And Raw. Very long and lengthy. Some stuff happened in brackets. A bat showed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Rousey went, oh my God, it's a bat.
She knew she couldn't look She went, oh, it's a bat, it's a bat, it's a bat.
Like, the baddest woman on the planet's like, ah!
She wanted to scream and run away, bless her, but she couldn't because she's Ronda Rousey and she's hard as piss.
I once did jiu-jitsu in my youth, and I did a routine with some of my jiu-jitsu classmates at the Hebben Festival in South Tyneside one year, right? And all the parents and that were there to watch. We were outside, it was a lovely summer's day, had the mats out, doing a routine or whatever, and I'm really afraid of wasps, and one came along, and I had like hair gel or something because I was 12, and it was buzzing around. I was like, I couldn't move. I was like, that's how I felt. And then later on I tried to do a backward roll and hit the stage because it was too close behind, and I went, and I heard all the parents that go, ooh. It was very embarrassing. But I have sympathy for Ronda. Honestly, I just wanted to mention the Hebben Festival.
I'm like, that's a great story, Jack. What do you think of Raw?
Because I knew the Hebben Festival would get a laugh from just you two, no one watching. No one know what that is.
It's like the other guy messaged me and goes, why did you mention Newton Aycliffe a few weeks ago? You got against Newton Aycliffe? He goes, no, I used to live there. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Fellow scum, you know.
Mention other place, fell in bypass. There you go. Right.
Yeah, right. The big Tesco.
Broccoli wins.
Oh, my dad's family are from there. Yes, my dad's family are a bit rough. Oh, scary place.
I didn't think I was real. I thought it was a metro
Broccoli
stop.
wins.
Just a
Bit of South Shields.
broccoli wins.
Sorry.
Pity me. Mojo Rawley lost again. Alicia Fox, who's looked all right last few appearances, completely bungled, trying to break a pin. It was
Oh, yeah, it was like a gust of wind.
And then would be like, oh,
She was wearing a big,
bat.
she was wearing a big like branch on her head.
Yeah, Poison Ivy, I think.
preferred it when she was
know
lighter.
Bane was going to be
Oh.
in the Hall of Fame, so
Talked over my class, Joe.
I'm sorry.
I said I preferred it when she was lighter and she didn't have that on her head. Dave Payne Royce from.
Oh,
It's not gone well.
I'm very sorry I talked over that.
It's all right.
We got Ricky Roberts, country music singer.
What was that?
What was this?
I
He was
think-
presented if we should know him, or at least the people from wherever Raw was should have known
Well,
him.
they're in Greensboro Coliseum, so they're like,
He was presented
Robert.
He was presented as a singer, and then he
Rock and
came out and he
roll.
was a wrestler who couldn't play the guitar.
Yeah, he's a singer who can't play the
wrestlers.
guitar. A guitarist singer who can't play the guitar.
Yeah, it was a half all right joke, and then he didn't sing or do anything. So it's
Yeah.
like, all right.
It's just the touch of Lashley, isn't it? Everything he touched turns to crap.
But I think it's the Sami Zayn thing when he had the bloke who's come out with the beards. It's having something crap, so the crowd actually cheers for Lashley, and Lashley is getting cheered at the
Is
minute.
he?
Well, the one on this is a Raw I watched. Yeah,
Fair
he was.
enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if you watch a different version, you know,
No,
the
I-
Cultaholic edition, he's getting booed.
That's right, we get an exclusive copy.
Oh, damn it!
Just
Linda McMahon
before-
still sends me my copies. That's what he said her name was. Yeah, Revival get the chat machine. Hardy didn't take many. I think took one bump the entire match. Matt Hardy.
well, his pelvis is fusing.
You're
with his spine.
joking? He
That's what I
took
mean.
a bump from the second rope to the floor?
Yes, you're right.
Oh.
That's my second note.
Oh,
Should have edited that really.
he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, what the hell was that about?
Yeah, absolute piss take.
What a guy.
Yeah, with a guy with like, aha, I'll show them my spine's not good. Now it's not good.
Going out in a blaze of glory.
On a random Raw tag
Cock
match.
out. No, he's not right.
Oh dear.
Then Heyman.
Oh
back.
yes,
The ruse.
loved it.
He's got some stuff from the over the counter for his eyes. Yeah. And
Do you reckon that what that was for his bloodshot eyes the week before? Here you
Yeah.
go, Roman.
No,
that's actually really good. I was thinking about that. Yeah. Like,
makes
aha, I use this. It's like, oh, it's good writing. But it was interesting that they did this. I don't know why they didn't save it for SummerSlam. Like maybe there's some
Because it's a
intrigue.
ruse.
It's a double swerve.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, like,
so.
Big Show angle.
I
No,
hope it-
what was it?
Big Show
No,
Lesnar?
Big Show Lesnar. Yeah, sorry. Survivor Series.
I hope so.
Brock thinks he's got Paul back. Paul's going to spray Brock in the eyes on Sunday, I reckon.
But is he going to join with Roman?
I would love it.
That would be good. Like,
I said in our little round table that it's already, I think went out last night, that I just want to see Paul Heyman dressed as Roman Reigns in his like body armor just coming out with him, and that'd be class. Yes.
I like that. Already. And yeah, the Rousey promo.
Oh, it was the best
There's a
promo.
bit of uproar on this online, I see.
Was it?
Really?
Because of a reference to Neidhart, which
What do you mean?
Well, I
she
assume
made
she
it about
was
the
doing
match
it.
and the... I don't know.
Well, I assume she was doing it because she's storyline friends with Neidhart and Nye, and I know that means basically on TV that she goes, "Oh, we're best of friends," and like, you know, she's here and her arms are, you know, like that Ambrose Reigns thing was like, yeah, good buddies. You know, like, you look like you've just met each other.
Loser buys the beers, bro.
Yeah, really. It's great. Yeah, I'll have my usual. You've never been here before. Yeah, so I thought it made sense for her to do it because Natty was obviously not on the show.
I thought it was the best promo as well.
Yeah, I think I could.
It's just something I saw online that was brewing. I thought we'd better mention it, but you know, if we all disagree with it, fair enough.
With it,
That's what life's about, and everyone's got an opinion. Like everyone has an arsehole. That's what my mum says.
Three white men.
men. SmackDown was awesome. Apart from Killian Dane's singlet, which is my
Can we?
oh God!
I mean, today he's come out in all fairness and said it was all his idea. He wanted to do it. It's all his design, but it's like. It gave off the wrong signals the way it just appeared. It's like, oh, we're back in 2008 now, but apparently we're not.
He looked class with his NXT gear.
I think he's the beast of Belfast, a hairy beast of a man. Now he's covered up in a singlet where it's like you wrestled for the AWA All-American Society. Medals. I don't know. I'm not up to me traditional grappling.
NCAA?
NCAA.
Two-time All-American? Huh? Jack Swags. Great.
Yeah, like a crappy Gary Albright. There we go. I can do it too. Samoa Joe's letter. Oh.
Which I imagine was drawn in crayon by himself. Just like, oh, dear AJ Styles, you suck from Wendy Styles, your wife. Age 42. I don't know how old his wife is. She's probably younger than that. Sorry, Wendy.
Yeah. Yeah, you ruined it, but that was...
No, it was good. No.
That was great, though.
Thank you. Cheers. I thought Samoa Joe's been like consistently class in the build up to this match. Although, I can't mention him.
Go on.
My pal Brandon Stroud, right, from Uproxx.com.
My pal.
My pal.
My pal.
He refuses to follow you on Twitter. My pal.
Does he not follow you?
No.
He follows me.
Oh, Brandon.
I'm Facebook friends with him.
Brandon. I'm the biggest advocate of you on this in Cultaholic. This is ridiculous. Brandon said, it doesn't matter what he said now. He said that he didn't like this, and I disagreed with him for once because he thought AJ Styles is too obsessed with having these family-based angles. Like he did a couple in Impact. You remember?
Who cares? This is WWE.
Well, that's true, Brandon. So
yeah, maybe he's obsessed, but they work when done right.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, if she runs in during the match, you'll be like,
oh
she
no,
wants to give her a muscle buster.
No.
She doesn't know.
Then she gets scared halfway through the angle and has to leave. Then we're left.
Suddenly she's recast. It's been a recast. Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose.
Hey, he's
massive arms.
He's
traps.
Built, looks older because he's cut his hair short. Looks meaner.
You're going for the Ross look.
It's a fantastic look, like.
I think he looks class. But then I've seen varying opinions online. A lot of the lasses are sad. A lot of the lasses are happy. A lot of them are like, "Oh, daddy, eat my," you know. But a lot of them are like, "Oh no."
Made it through a video and a half today without it coming up.
Yeah.
There it was. Alicia Ratoot, by the way. I think that's how you pronounce it from Impact Wrestling. A tout.
She's Canadian.
A tout. A-U. Frere Jacques. She was wearing some shorts. What did they say? Satan is my daddy?
Yeah, for 8x10s. Yeah.
Satan is my daddy.
Satan is my daddy.
I tell you, it's a phenomenon that we need to get to grips with and present relatable content. So who is your daddy, Maffew? It can't be Satan, because that's...
Well, I thought it was Satan, but the bastards apparently...
Mine's name's Graham.
My daddy. Well, as of like 2 seconds ago, Brandon Stroud. Aye.
Goodness.
Aye, we're living a weird time, don't we? What were we talking about?
Absolutely.
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose.
I just got down and says the triple threat, which I assume is meaning the Carmella.
No.
The SmackDown.
The little trio of people who turned up. The jobbers for the Bludgeon Brothers. Called the triple threat.
Aye.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the New Day.
Well, that was awesome.
I thought you would have something insider reference. That
No, usually I know who they are, but looked and goes, I don't recognise any of them. So unless I know who they are,
there you go.
Yeah. I remember like one time one of the jobbers that Braun Strowman would beat up on Raw, like the same day as him getting beat up, sent me a video saying, "Can I do an intro?" Like, yeah.
Was it Johnny Impact by any chance?
Oh, I wish I remember his name. No, it wasn't Johnny.
The one who looked like not Johnny Impact.
No,
that's
Johnny.
Johnny.
That's
That's
I was going to say, that's not Tom Morrison. I was like,
Johnny-
what are you trying to say there?
What was he called again?
Looks like CM Punk.
Yeah. Oh,
No, it wasn't him.
him.
He had long
No.
hair.
Johnny. It was a
No, he looked like a long head CM Punk. It might
long
be
head
him.
CM Punk. Yeah.
Oh.
He looked like.
The one that said that I
2000s.
like big sweaty men.
That was him.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
of
it?
course it was.
He
What's
tried
his
to get
second
Ross
name?
to do something.
It's been a while.
He used to email me. Like, he emailed me more than once, I say.
All
I'm not going to say it's constant bombardment from this guy. What was he called? Johnny?
And you said, I've already got a daddy, thanks.
I just think I ignored him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a
I know
heartless
that you're,
guy.
you're in this position now where every wrestling match, you're like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, who are you?
It didn't really matter back then because I had a gimmick and I was just like, aha!
I got a DM.
But
from,
now I can't, have to be a human now because,
I got a DM from indie.
funny.
This might shock everyone. I got a DM from indie wrestler Joe Hendry the other day. So
Local hero.
whatever, local hero.
What do you say?
Someone. I
So
did
don't
a-
call me an indie wrestler, you little get.
I did a tweet. And then someone replied to it, not getting the joke and just saying, "Oh, that's embarrassing." But the joke was that it was embarrassing. It was like a deliberately self-deprecating joke, and then they made it like they went, "Oh," and he just quoted it and tweeted at me and DM'd it to me and put like, "Good one, Tim," whatever the guy's name was, and I was like, "Hey Joe, haven't heard from you in a while. Hope the Commonwealth was good and Canada."
He didn't have a funny video the other day on Twitter. He's a Joe on top of a bus with Gradio. Grado? Gradio!
Viva, viva, viva la Grey.
Guy, go to Henry's Impact and watch it. What's going on? Go to Henry's Twitter and watch it. What was he called, that wrestler? Johnny?
I think I was throwing you off completely.
Yeah.
It was a really. I want to say
anyway.
I want to say Johnny Wrestling, but obviously it's not.
Yeah,
but it's
it
like
can't
a
be, yeah.
generic name like
Johnny-
that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Thomas
realise,
is-
by the way, that the Johnny Wrestling nickname is a nickname to the NFL player who calls himself Johnny Football.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, because
He's
I'm not
not
an NFL
an,
dude.
he's not an NFL guy anymore. He's a big bust. He came out.
Knockout.
Johnny Knockout.
Johnny Pissin Knockout. That was his name.
Johnny Manziel.
funny name.
Johnny Manziel came out of college with a lot of hype into the NFL, right? And basically was a wrestler. He had his own gimmick, which was he did the money dance. And then he was crap, which is brilliant.
So you became the begging for money down. Nice. So what else happened? It was a good match, blah, blah, blah. Hyped for SummerSlam. Well, I'm hyped for the SmackDown side of SummerSlam, as I point out on Twitter. When they did the SmackDown only and Raw only pay-per-views, some of them were a drag, to say the least. The Clash of the Champions, the special before.
Was that the
Royal
one?
Rumble.
The Arse End last
Yeah,
year.
with Jinder
Ziggler.
versus AJ2.
Is that one where Ziggler won the United States?
Yeah, because you forfeited just before the
He
Rumble, didn't you?
forfeited, yeah.
Yeah.
Just left it in the ring. and walked
Idiot.
out. Yeah. To get his number 30.
It was
spot.
a multi-man match, wasn't it? He won it out of nowhere. I can't remember who was in it.
It was only a few months ago, I still can't remember.
Yeah,
But
it all blends into
Sounds-
one for
sounds
me.
about right.
I don't know where I'm coming to go.
But now, we've got this SummerSlam, where if you just cut the SmackDown bit of it out, you've got a great pay-per-view. Right now, it's 13 matches.
No, I think Raw's.
13.
I'm looking forward to both, all of it.
It's just
Not all of
Corbin Balor.
Corbin Balor's not
that
great.
can go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen enough of that.
The pre-show's the pre-show, so they're neither here nor there, are they?
But you got Ronda and Alexa, that's big.
Yep.
Roman and Brock, for all its flaws, is big.
Yep.
Styles and Joe,
Yep.
big.
Nakamura and Jeff again.
Well,
Yep.
Braun and Kevin again.
Yep.
yeah, that's true. It's not as strong as it could be, but
Three-way SmackDown Women's title.
that all three of them could win. It would make sense. Any of the three of them.
No, do you not think it's... I mean, I don't know if you do the fantasy booking thing. I thought Charlotte's going to win and then feud with Becky.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, actually. I think
Becky
Charlotte
could-
turning bad.
Yeah.
Or Carmella could win because the two of them are too preoccupied with each other.
I hope not.
Well, no, I hope not too, but it'll be all right.
Yeah.
I preferred her when she was lighter, when she didn't have the belt.
Oh, nice.
That's how it's done, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. We know you watch the show.
Oh.
And,
Takeover's looking good as well, sorry. Takeover's
Absolutely.
I bet you're looking
Oof.
forward to EC3 versus the Velveteen
You
Dream.
know I am.
Yeah, of course. That's right.
I'm more hyped for that than I am Gargano Ciampa, Last Man Standing.
Well, I'm not, but okay.
Okay.
Let's have a run in our mailbags.
It's, oh no. It's that time, isn't
This
it?
is becoming
It's
my
the time.
favourite part. I know the Hall of Fame is meant to be everyone's favourite part of the show, but this is actually...
We've got to the point now where people are just sending in stories that have clearly just copied and pasted from Reddit. I'm learning which stories have been on Reddit now, which is good. So I'm not including
dare
them.
they?
That's good.
So if you're doing that trick, just stop. Just stop.
Ross knows every single story from Reddit and 4chan.
Yeah.
He's memorised
Yeah.
it.
Apparently, one of
And
them, about the what was it, Pacitti in the shop. That's who was it? I can't remember. Just
thought-
taking somebody's name out and put Pacitti's in.
No.
There's been me and Pacitti in the shop. There's been you in the restaurant, and also you breastfeeding the small child. Yeah.
That worried me because to begin with, I was like, I did get my hair cut recently. So then I read it, I go, oh my God.
Did you breastfeed recently as well?
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Okay.
I like to say, just before we start, I've cut one out this week, which was on there initially. How many Cheerios do you reckon you could fit in Baron Corbin's belly button?
Has he got a big belly button?
It's like a mouth, isn't it? Like an unhappy face.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I will never, ever forgive Pacitti for what he did at Name Redacted. No Regrets 2016 when he turned heel on our beloved Martin Kirby.
That wasn't a No Regrets. That was a Refuse to Lose.
All right.
So get your facts right, whoever that is.
Yeah, we'll get Meltzer on you. And everyone was just throwing glow sticks at him. I was there for that.
Was classic.
What a moment, but what a massive prick. So my question is, which one of these 3 matches would you rather see happen at WrestleMania, and who would the heels and faces be?
Nothing to do with
Why?
No, right, okay.
Not linked at all.
And sticking with the theme of Pacitti, the matches are, number 1, Sasha versus Bayley versus Charlotte versus Lynch, Women's Championship. 2, Big E versus Kofi versus Woods for a title of your choosing. 3, Reigns versus Ambrose versus Rollins for a World Championship. All right. Cheers, guys. Keep up the outstanding content from Will, West Denton, Newcastle. Nearby.
Cheers, Will.
It's Will N.E.
N.E. All right, then. So what are your thoughts on Pacitti and Name Redacted?
Yeah, I thought that was that was one of the best moments of WCPW. It was class. Loved it.
That was my favourite WCPW moment.
He did really well because you had to get down there in time to push him off.
Because Jim Cornette didn't realise who Pacitti was. Jim Cornette thought Pacitti was a fan.
Hey, what the?
That's why he said, "What the f?"
UK face Jim Cornette.
Yes,
well done.
Oh my God, that's Adam Pacitti.
Oh my God, that's Adam Pacitti.
Good night, Springton.
There will be no encore. Speaking of Jim Cornette, Newcastle, he did do his podcast afterwards, going, "God damn Newcastle, whatever they speak up there, they don't even the English people know what they speak." Like, all right, and he goes, "I'll give you that," and he goes, and you can't get fine dining after 11. I'm like, Cornette, your ability to eat crap food is legendary. It's a Dairy Queen. So I don't know where you should be appreciating the fact that you're in the land of the Parmo. But nah, apparently you wanted duck à l'orange.
Miller and Carter's open late, isn't it? What's he talking about? Is it the Miller and Carter?
The steakhouse,
yeah. Posh, innit? Don't know.
Maybe that's it.
Never been.
Maybe couldn't drive through and go, hey!
That's our Ribera Steakhouse, that, Miller and Carter. That's where all the wrestlers go. No, Coop Chicken House is the Ribera Steakhouse in Newcastle. Yeah. Shout out Mike from Coop.
And I would pick, a 3-way New Day match.
That would be my pick as well.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see who the fans would go with.
I was going to go for either of the other two.
Ooh.
I would quite like to see the 4 Horsemen, just so people stop talking about it. And then we've seen the Shield, haven't we? Was it Battleground?
My dream scenario.
Yeah, the fact that match happened and no one remembers it is sort of...
My dream scenario this year is that Ambrose and/or Reigns turn heel, and we get that at WrestleMania, the triple threat, and it's done right and properly, and it's not overshadowed by the brand split.
I hope if Ambrose does turn bad, that he does it exactly the way Rollins does. They're in the ring and just gets a chair and wobbles him. It's like,
Yeah, because he never forgave him secretly in his brain.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
I was better this way before. Hello, diddlers. When I was 9 years old...
No. It's just not nice, that.
Okay. Hello, Redacted. When I was 9 years old, my friend and I used to wrestle in our break times at school.
Oh, no.
However, one of these days remain with me more than others. That's not a good way to start a question. After getting pelted in the balls by my mate, I was lying against a tree for some fresh air. As I was resting, I saw a kid in my class pull down his trousers. Thinking nothing of it, I shut my eyes. But then all I feel was this kid's bare ass rubbing all against my face. Looking back, I still can't believe I got an effing stink face, but hey ho, it's a wacky, wonderful world of pro wrestling, isn't it? No, it isn't! My question for you guys today. What was the dumbest, most embarrassing thing you did at school that makes you look back and give you a full body cringe when it ensures that you can't think of anything else for hours? Wow, that's from Tamer. I'm very sorry for pronunciation.
I'll try for one.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. That's a difficult surname, that. Tamer Tayareki, I'm going to say.
I believe that's Latin for diddler. So, I think we've been through a lot of our school day wrestling events, but what was
It's not the wrestling, it's just embarrassing. I've got
if it's embarrassing things done at school, be all right after night. Go on.
trampoline class, right?
Right.
I can't remember what I'd said, but I'd said something, and I was being goaded but being goaded about it by this guy who wasn't really my friend. And I've never been involved in a fighting school in my entire life, but I was getting wound up by this guy. So I walked towards him, and they're going just I'm gonna hurt you, man, stuff like that. He's going, go on then, hit us. And I was just like, no, I don't hit people. I'm a lover, not a fighter. He's going, go on, hit us. And I just went, and then I playfully slapped him on the cheek. And obviously, a gym full of lads went, whoa! And that noise of whoa has never left me. I wish I'd just lamped him.
I was in the opposite situation. I got slapped and everyone ridiculed the lad. It was James. Oh, it actually was as well.
Why did he slap you?
I don't know.
He knew what his life would become.
Did he make the noise on impact?
No.
Or while he was winding up?
Everybody else in the gym made it. So going, ooh, we went,
it sounds far too convenient to be true, but that genuinely was James. It genuinely was. Anyway, right. Mine's not as good as Ross's. Do you want to go first to take the edge off?
Yes, because mine's also not as good as Ross's.
Okay.
I used to slap people actually with the big altercations because you could hurt someone with a slap if you do it properly, it turns out. Because people wouldn't go, how dare you slap me? They'd be like, ow. Like, oh, great.
I just playfully went.
Oh, no, mine were like, oh, there's a fly on you. Yeah,
I think that makes you look like the winner there, doesn't it?
I think people were
taking it seriously.
People, I was half, and then I just went.
That's quite bad.
Oh, it's pathetic.
I had plenty of cringe stuff, but one that pops in my head instantly. So, gamma that was this kid who was like something I didn't like particularly. God, this is like year 4 or 5. Maybe.
Mine was in year 11.
Oh, right. Mine with James was in year 6, so it's a bit more.
11.
Year 5. But anyway, you'd be talking to someone. I don't know why, and it seemed to be quite shouting or whatever. And I was just like, haha. And walking past, and I said the kid who we just finished yelling at, goes, it's all right. I don't like him either. And the kid took a long look at me and shouted. I can't remember his name. Let's say Jim. He's like, Jim, this guy says he doesn't like you. And this kid who
did Russo book this?
And this kid was at least half my age, at least half my height, turned around like that, and I ran.
Oh, you ran.
Because he was like,
nice.
Because I didn't know and I was expecting him to go, yeah, let's be friends, new guy or whatever. I don't know.
You went for the tense wrestler handshake, either.
Yeah.
And
the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Whatever. And he went, hey, Jim, this guy doesn't like you. I can do something about it. I'm like, and just, bolted.
Well,
oof.
Mine's not about a fight, so that's all right. Mine's just a thing. It's loosely linked to school, but it's one of those things that, you think about it once every year or so, and you're like, I can't believe that. Why did I do that?
You're trying to fall asleep, and this is the memory.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was in year 7, and he's still my best mate to this day, Tom. I went round to his house for the first time and met his parents and that. This is year 7. We've only known each other a few months. Go into his house and his parents find out about me and stuff what hobbies you into and stuff, blah, blah. And I remember, and he doesn't remember because very recently I asked him if he remembers this and he doesn't at all. But his dad went, have you got a girlfriend? And I, instead of saying, just telling the truth and going, no, I don't. I'm 12. I decided to lie about it and I went, no. Not anymore. And just made the atmosphere really awkward around the dinner table. No one asked anything. It sounded like she died. And even though it's not that big a thing, I can tell you're a bit disappointed. It still haunts me to this day, that story. It actually does. Right, fine.
Implying you had a dead girlfriend. That's pretty good.
I think it was I was attempting to imply that we'd broken up. Me and my imaginary girlfriend.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I killed her.
Not anymore. Implying you killed her.
Yeah. Not anymore. I'm shagging your son. Hey lads, I was wondering, what is the most cringeworthy spot you've ever watched? Whether it be poorly executed or stupidly dangerous. The first thing that comes to mind is Jeff Hardy falling off the cage on the steps in TNA.
Ooh.
Thanks to Vance, Jason with 2 A's.
Jason.
Like Heavy Rain. Jason. That was a good one because the idea was every time Jeff Hardy was touring overseas in Europe, he'd get mysteriously injured So he'd do crazy spots so people wouldn't moan too much because of his previous issues with the law.
Well,
The one that makes me cringe the most is from Name Redacted Pro Wrestling. Doug Williams, when he went off the top rope. It wasn't a dangerous spot or whatever. It was just the result of it was,
did his leg give out? Something.
He said
he had a
that,
trapped
but
nerve
not-
in his hip.
All right,
Remember
so
Big
I've
Stevie?
actually had Puppet Ross here.
He's done it again.
He's told me.
I've actually got
Done it
Puppet
again.
Jack here. Not going to edit that, are they? Here, and I've been in a position to get him out and be like, look, I found him. He's not been signed to 205 Live yet. He's all right.
Why is there a hole in the mouth?
Because he was under a pile of books.
Really? Whoa, hang on. Is
No,
there
look, that's
actually a
where it
hole
bends.
in the mouth?
That's where it bends.
Whoa,
so to
hang
speak.
on. Why have you got my face with a hole in the mouth, Maffew?
Don't make this weirder than it is. Show with diddlers and daddies.
Right.
Why would he? Oh, well, so embarrassing. Get. All right, he's dead. He's dead now. But anyway, this is what.
He's hanging his head in
reenacted.
shame because of what you've done to him.
Reenact. This is Doug Williams on the top rope. And sort of maybe he was. What was he doing off the top rope? A knee drop? Or,
I've got no idea what he's going for.
I think it was a flying nothing. So instead of come off like
He must
this,
have been going for like
He
a
went-
somersault though, because he went.
Yeah.
He like, oh no, my knee hurt. Whatever. I'll try and come off the top rope. Straight away, head. It was the most
Good
awful, shock and
he got
brutal
up.
thing. And he went, oh, me leg. I went, your leg? Like, how are you still alive?
It was a trapped nerve in his hip, and he tried to take off, and he couldn't on both legs, so didn't get enough power, and just went on top of his head.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about you,
Live or
Ross or
just
Jack or whatever your name is?
live or just whenever.
Yeah, whatever. Actually, I've got one. If you're thinking,
You know that Vice documentary on CZW?
Oh, well, the guy gets the one in the head.
That's
oh,
I can't remember what it is though. Can you remember?
What?
It was like it's a circular metal, like a cookie cutter. It looked like, but it was spiky
Yeah.
on the bottom, and he had it right in the top of his head.
Kensen strips, or what was it called?
It's a
Yes, something
circular.
like that.
Yeah.
Cookie cutter, yeah. Oh,
And then afterwards, like prizing it out, his skin on his head's like, oh.
The stupidest one I've seen is, aside from Thumbs Out Jack when he used to use the syringe, because I can watch any deathmatch stuff, but I draw the line at syringes
Oh, really?
because I don't know what falling on light
Big-
tubes
big
is like.
Drake
I know what a
Wirtz.
syringe is like. What's up?
Drake Wirtz, the NXT orange referee, he had a syringe through his face.
God. Apart from that, there was a match in TNA. I believe it was a headline match. It may be an Angle versus Foley with Jeff Jarrett as the special guest referee. I'll say that again. Jeff Jarrett was the special guest referee.
Lovely.
So he had the stripe thing on. They did a ref bump with Jeff Jarrett, who has been wrestling for 30 years. And it was like, ugh. And he went, ugh. And sold it like he was Earl Hebner.
This is the cringy. Oh, as in cringiest,
Yeah.
as in.
Oh, it does
yeah,
cringes because
right.
it made sense he was a referee, but it's
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
But he's still like, oh, I've got the referee shirt on now. I've got zero defense. My stats
Yeah.
have been reduced.
There's
That
been
was
a few-
cringy.
You seen the ref bump in TNA also when someone goes up for a power bomb, the referee's meant to catch them on
It
the
was
limbs.
Bobby Roode,
Yes.
Bully Ray
And he goes-
tables match.
He just pretends to fall. Fantastic.
But that was messed up. The Jeff Jarrett thing was planned in advance. And he went,
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
It's cringy.
It sounds dangerous then. Like,
Oh, another deathmatch one.
oh, I know. Seth Rollins giving Sting a powerbomb in the corner.
There was one like
What the
Charlotte
hell?
versus Sasha Banks from I think it was SummerSlam 2016. And when she was in the corner and she just dropped Sasha's legs on the top rope and she obviously goes like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
What are you expecting to happen there?
Well, they had great chemistry and seemed to want to outdo themselves every time. And
Yeah.
then Sasha Banks just started dying.
yeah.
Really recent one as well. You see Ibushi versus Omega in the G1.
Not yet.
Oh, there's a spot where Ibushi is behind Omega on the top rope. Omega's like sat on the top rope, and he's leaning forwards like that. Ibushi is on his back, jumps off his back, double stomp to the back of the head. It's mental. I was like, that's a bit far, that one. Like, come on. Someone had tweeted like, this is a bit, bit dangerous. Someone replied, I think the worst part about it is that Omega didn't sell it well enough. I was like, he had to stay on the top rope to take the next move. Anyway. And Jimmy Havoc jumping onto nails with bare feet. What are you doing? Drawing pins. Thumbtacks.
Yeah.
Jimmy Havoc.
Shane McMahon punching.
Next question.
All right, diddlers. That's us. Ross mentioned. The weirdest thing is I'm going to go to America for Starcade, and people.
I hope they
Starcast.
do.
I'm going to America.
Scream
for
it right
Starcast.
at your face.
And people are going to be, hey, you,
Diddler.
diddler. I'm like, oh, no. Ross mentioned something on SmackDown WTF moments last week that gave me a great.
WTF in like a lovely blazer. It's a bit twee.
I'm sorry, I'm not got an ulcer. I'm trying to fight me mouth. I don't
Oh,
know F and I. WWE moments last week that gave me a great idea for a question.
Brace yourself.
And it fits in with the current trend of eating ass.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I've just seen the rest of the question.
Brace yourself.
So my question is, if you had to be in the middle of a 3-person human centipede with 2 current WWE superstars, who would you be?
Why have you chosen this one, Ross?
Cheers for all the entertainment. Matt Hanks from Ipswich. Bearing in mind, Ross has taken out other questions this week.
Of course he was from East Anglia with a dirty question like that.
I like to see the response in the room sometimes as to what happens on that sheet
I
of
have
paper.
no idea. Who are 2 very clean WWE superstars. And now I can't choose
Orton.
women because it's really pervy if I choose women, isn't it? It seems really pervy.
Anything looks pervy in this.
Yeah, it does.
The Daddy Diddlers.
I think.
Well, let's just keep it to men then.
All right then. Just the lads.
Just the lads.
Big Show behind me because he has a big mouth and it wouldn't be too bad for him. He'd manage to get it out.
I would go
It's logical.
with Braun Strowman behind.
Yeah.
Because he's got a nice beard and it would be tickly and a nice sensation down there. Who would you have behind you, Maffew?
Behind me, probably Bobby Roode, because knowing him, he probably say glorious after every dump.
Right? Yeah. Cool.
Don't talk your mouth full.
All I can think of is the South Park episode now. Have you seen it?
I can't remember that one.
Oh, it's the one where Kyle doesn't sign the next Windows agreement or the next Apple agreement or whatever. So they take him away and put him in a human centipede. And his mates are like, well, you didn't read the agreement. He's like, do you read those license agreements? iTunes.
Uh-huh.
And then it all gets a bit racist, to be fair.
Don't like South Park. And I'm the person at the front is, I'm going to pick Trent Seven because he's a vegan. So they're probably going to be more like rabbit pellets
That
than
is
they are real
genius.
poo.
That's really clever.
I can't believe I've used logic there.
That's
You're gonna
really
pick.
clever. Another vegan, that's genius.
Sean Waltman.
Hang on. What? Not
Go
a
on.
vegan.
Got a perforated arsehole, hasn't he?
Aye.
Not as... what's the word I'm looking for? It'd be a snugger fit for the old face. Surely. Potentially. Maybe. Let's move on.
He's just got this massive hole. I can hide in here.
I'd go for Brandon Stroud because I lick his arse enough anyway. Woo. Not a WWE superstar.
Not yet. I'm going to pick Papa Jack.
Let's go Pete Dunne because he's also a vegan. There you go.
That's a good question for the lads, that.
Yep, great.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Cheers. Oh, no, we've run out of questions.
Oh, have we? Oh,
yeah.
Is there not one more?
No.
Oh, no, was that it?
No, that should be us.
Oh, wow. What a time we've had.
When I worked at HMV, well, people used to buy Human Centipede, which is surprisingly frequently because it was on offer when I was there. Every time someone would buy it, I'd go, really? And he'd always go, yeah.
I thought it was banned. Or did it get
No,
banned?
first one wasn't. Second one was, I believe. Oh, they couldn't know it wasn't banned, it was cut.
Because I remember watching the start of the second one, I think it was, where your guy, the bald guy with the glasses, was masturbating with sandpaper.
Oh, Human Centipede too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the first one, though. Haunted me for
And
weeks.
Gangrel is in the third one.
Is he? Fanging and banging.
And that was the mailbag. What a funny time.
Yes, our sound card didn't just fill up
Nope.
mid-sentence. So, yeah, if you want to ask a question, mailbag@cultaholic.com. Now it's time for the big question. What's the big question, Maffew? See how seamless that was?
Beautiful.
God.
The big question this week: what is the best SummerSlam of all times?
Whoa! Fell off my seat there. That's a massive loaded question. For me, it's 2002.
Why is that?
It had the best opener, Ray and Kurt. Best under 10-minute match, potentially, with Lesnar and Goldberg in WWE history. Potentially.
SummerSlam 02.
What?
Goldberg, Rock.
No, it was a sub 10-minute match.
No, Brock. What? SummerSlam 02.
Brock wrestled.
No.
Potentially the best sub 10-minute match in WWE history, Kurt Angle, alongside
Oh,
Brock
we made-
Lesnar and Goldberg
we made it sound
very
like-
many years later.
what's that?
The WrestleMania one?
No, what's the one you're talking about? The opener.
Angle Ray.
Oh, right, okay,
Ray.
right. Okay.
What did I say?
You said that. You said that was technically correct. You said it in a way like you typed it out. So I was like, well, no, Goldberg wasn't. You're on a vote. Yes.
Hi,
you're
Triple
right.
H, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar winning
Big
the
comeback.
championship.
Yeah.
Lots of things happened, didn't they?
Yeah.
Good choice.
RVD and Jeff?
Oh, yes. A humdinger from start to finish.
No, that was 01.
Was it?
What?
Hot damn.
Edge and Guerrero?
Edge and
Yes.
Guerrero, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Test Undertaker.
No,
And
Test
some of the
Shane.
Americans.
No.
Test Undertaker.
No, that was
yeah.
99.
Undertaker, yes.
Undertaker had the old.
Mm-hmm.
That says no.
He
Old
whistled.
glory.
Yeah, that's solid. It's a solid choice, that one.
Yeah, he remembers he was from Death Valley, so technically he's American.
Yeah. Wait, alienate everybody watching this.
No, but he is. Is that a thing?
Don't know.
Oh,
You've lost me here.
I know.
Yeah.
Carrot, say something,
Save
damn
the
it.
segment.
I'm going to go
some-
for, well, I was going to also go for 2002, but in the sake of changing it up, I'll go for 92, which you pointed out, apart from the main event, you thought was rubbish.
It's mostly rubbish, yes.
What else is on it?
Exactly. No, Warrior, Macho Man is good.
Yeah.
Those guys always
I knew there was
chemistry.
two big matches on it, but
Undertaker Kamala.
And Zig
that's
Kamala.
not...
Michaels Martel in the
Oh,
no.
That's
yeah,
good
with,
as well,
with
but
Sherry
except
taking like
it
10
ends-
bumps.
It ends in like a double countdown.
Yeah, but they'll be the Sherry on the way out.
They're all saving Sherry on the way out. Come on. They're fighting
British
to save them.
Bulldogs going to win the match, whether he likes it or not.
It's true.
Who's going to win the match? I'm going to win it because I'm bizarre. Best promo we ever did.
That's Pachi's
go on.
favourite match, that. The main event, not Michaels Martel.
The no hitty face match.
Yeah.
It's a weird stipulation, isn't it?
It's good, that.
They should do it with Tyler Breeze and someone. Fandango.
Mm.
But no, that main event match, though. That pop after the pinfall.
Yeah.
I like the finish as well. The whoopsie doodle. Hey. Great. My choice is SummerSlam 92. Maffew.
That's the last bit of the podcast. I'm going to pick 98.
I gave you one beforehand that I was going to have myself, and you went, "Oh, I'm going to go for that one." And I would have talked.
I
about
thought
one
we were just talking.
I would have gone for one I was more familiar
Are you
with.
saying that you're just making up opinion for a video?
No, it's my second favourite or third 92. But I
What's
thought
your
Ross
first
had-
favourite?
2002. What Ross said.
What's your second favourite?
2013, which I thought you were going to talk
That's great,
about.
you've already spoken. My first favourite is 98. That's right, it was like, I thought it was just bad.
It was
SummerSlam 98.
just
It
bad.
was just, there were
Yeah.
dark forces at work.
Bad. SummerSlam 2013, my best. Don't be ridiculous. That was cloud talk.
So you go for what, 98?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
One with Austin.
Highway to hell.
Dun,
Dun, dun. The one where Austin got knocked down, didn't know where the hell he
He was
was.
on the highway to the hospital and had the Oddities wrestling kind tie because ICP did their song, so everyone's dancing and singing, unless it's on the network where it's cut out. X-Pac versus Jarrett, hair match.
Yeah, that's a good match.
Where the
actually.
clip is
actually-
broke.
The best match of
Yeah.
X-Pac's career. And
Yeah.
maybe Jarrett. Okay.
It was a good match, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe think now.
Edge and Sable against
Yep.
Miro and who was it? Luna or
Luna.
Jacqueline? Luna.
I think that's right, is it? No, Goldust
Yeah,
was with,
Edge
Goldust was with Luna. So Edge was with Sable.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
Edge
go.
and Sable against Miro and who? Was it Goldust?
Oh no, it would be Miro and Jacqueline. Yeah, no, it's got him up in Goldust. Crap.
Ah! I know that Edge came up with the finish for the match.
Oh.
What's the finish?
He picks
Sexy
up,
pin?
He picks up
No.
Sable, like she stood in front of him and he picks her up, like by the legs like that, and then just like lifts her up and splashes him
Edge.
on top of her.
Come on now, Adam Copeland. What's the main
I
event?
can't believe Edge
Austin
would cheat
Taker?
on somebody.
Taker, yeah.
Is this the one where...
It's a Rock and Triple H as well, the ladder match.
Oh, the ladder match. There we go.
fantastic, yes.
Oh, and D'Lo Brown versus Val Venus.
You love D'Lo Brown, you?
I love it. This is one of his best matches ever as well.
Nice.
So
You're looking at the real deal now. I'm gonna kick your sorry ass down the street.
Jacqueline and Mark Miro.
Was
There
Jacqueline,
we go.
there you
Wasn't
go.
Goldust. God. Did a trade win. Can Shamrock defeat Owen Hart in the Lions Den match?
Lions Den,
Yes. And didn't we Outlaws beat Mankind? No Kane, because he was in the dumpster at the very end. Went, aha!
You know
Got
what?
hit with a sledgehammer.
Fair play, that is a good SummerSlam,
Yeah.
Matthew. Very good.
Runner up.
2013.
Why is that?
Because it's the Bryan turn at the end, isn't
Yeah.
it? They're not the Bryan turn, the Triple H turn. Orton comes out. Everyone's like, oh, we have to wait to see him win. But when will he? WrestleMania 30 is the answer. Also, Orton and Christian had a really good match, I think.
The
Another
Beast
one in
and the
this-
Best.
and also Punk versus
Was it Del
Lesnar.
Rio and Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Del
it
One
Del
of
Rio?
Christian's last ones.
Del
Del Rio
Rio
and Christian?
Yeah, I think it was Del Rio and
Yeah.
Christian. 'Cause
He was the
Del Rio
champion.
had the black eye, didn't he, when he got sparked on a night out
Sorry,
before?
I've got it totally wrong about Orton and Christian.
What, Drew
Yes, you're
McIntyre?
right.
Was that the Drew McIntyre
I think it was
thing?
Drew McIntyre one, yeah.
Oh, it was. He says it was Miss.
Oh, man.
I've been reported or whatever because they're actually good friends.
Brian and Cena was
yeah, there was like the
maybe
fir-
Brian's best match of his WWE run
Right.
so far.
That double header of
Yes.
Brian Cena and
Punk and
Lesnar
Lesnar,
Punk is. Oof.
It's good, innit? SummerSlam.
RVD
alright,
defeated
man.
Dean Ambrose. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Via DQ. Jesus. The Ring of Fire match.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Bray Wyatt defeated Kane in his, I think, pay-per-view main event. Pay-per-view debut.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes defeated Damien Sandow. A women's match where it didn't really matter. And Ziggler and Caitlin defeated. Wow, remember that? Defeated AJ Lee and Big E. Wow.
They did a
Crazy
thing
times.
about. They did a watch back, didn't they? Recently, those two, Big E and Caitlin.
Did
Oh,
they?
yeah.
Not as funny as you might think.
Oh, you bitch.
I was disappointed by it because they're two. You know, they're a nice couple, aren't they? They're not a couple, but you know, a nice tandem,
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
funny tandem.
Yeah.
But not
Of
in that
course.
video. Not in that
Yeah.
video.
I hope Big E.
We all
finds-
have our off days, of course.
I hope Big E
I
finds
feel that
love.
now. Mm.
Seems like a nice blow.
He
You know
did,
who
didn't he, on
else?
Total Divas.
Do you know who else
Well-
I hope finds love? KSI.
Your mate.
Because
your
he
pal,
was
your best
watching my
pal.
video and he did his
Yeah.
latest one. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
KSI.
you're always
Yay!
talking about what a
Yeah, I
massive
punched
KSI
Papa
fan
Jack
you
in the
are.
head. I'm so
Look at
sorry.
you, you 30-plus-year-old man, marking out over a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
I think more people saw him watching my video than will watch my videos in the next 5 years combined, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, fair play.
That's a big name. He's hitting the headlines, isn't he? Doing well for himself.
Literally.
Hitting the headlines.
Doing well for himself, isn't he?
Logan Paul.
Old KSI.
It's everything.
He's no cultaholic level, but he's all right. He's doing okay.
Hello, boy. I have run out of steam officially, so let's end this shenanigans. Ross or
At
Jack?
Ross on Wrestling.
At Jack the Jobber, if you want to decide our Hall of Fame vote, then head to patreon.com/cultaholic. Do you want to do the mailbag one? Because I can never remember it.
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
For questions. Matthew, where can we find you and what do you want to plug?
You can find me at Starcast. And
Does that mean you're going to miss a podcast soon?
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Be the most viewed video in Cultaholic history.
No.
No, it's all right. I think we'll have someone to take care of it.
Ah,
Which of course I mean is Fraser. And yes, I'm reminded to tell everyone that Starcast can be found on the Fight app. Please buy it and keep
You
Conrad
get
happy.
credit or something back, don't you, or something? Dunno.
yeah,
I hear
sure.
it on something else to wrestle.
Just buy it.
Something to
Oh,
wrestle.
come on. Ask your parents.
cool.
Don't ask your parents. I'll give you permission.
That was the wrestling. Who said that? Somebody said that as a catchphrase, didn't they, way back in the day? That was the wrestling.
Have a great week. Till next week.
Say what you see. No.